And Court has a look ahead at your Tuesday, Court.
That's right. And Kelly, as we're getting ready to take on that Tuesday, what we're going to end up with today, bright and hotter conditions on tap for your afternoon. Temperatures trending up by a couple degrees compared to yesterday. We're going to be in those upper 90s to triple digits in the valley. We do see very similar to slightly cooler conditions ahead for your Wednesday, and then a bigger slide in temperatures late this week, getting a lot more comfortable in your late week forecast and not too shabby for that upcoming weekend. A live look outside right now from the Sundial Bridge in Redding. Temperatures are fairly comfortable right now, low 70s in Redding. Mostly sunshine overhead, although we're going to be seeing a bit of haze from the fire just to the north in the Shasta Lake area, just south of Shasta Lake. And you can see the north wind that's light this morning could push some of that smoke down in towards the Redding area, so that's something to keep in mind if you're trying to get out for that fresh air. You may be smelling that fire early on today. Right now, we're in the 60s to lower 70s in the valley, 70 degrees in Redding, 68 degrees now for Orrville, Chico, and Red Bluff, 64 for Corning. We're seeing 60s in the foothills, 40s for most mountain areas, but still 55 degrees at Mount Shasta. Wind out of the northeast and for the most part calm this morning, 3 miles an hour right now for Chico and Orrville. Throughout the day today, we're looking at north winds in the morning and then south winds developing again for some of us this afternoon, but they're not going to be as substantial as what we saw yesterday, and it does not look like they're going to be as big of an impact on cooling us down. Now, tomorrow we do see the Delta breeze kicking back in late in the day, and this will help to keep our high temperatures somewhat in check compared to this afternoon, and then it's going to be a little stronger for the breeze tomorrow evening. That'll cool us down nicely Wednesday night, and then we do see another round of the south winds cooling us down even further on Thursday, and that trend persists into your late week forecast. And the Delta breeze having a big influence on that cooling trend late this week. Clear skies overhead right now in your hyper-local look at the satellite and radar. High pressure to our southeast and west, leaving us with the sunshine, dry conditions, and temperatures getting hotter. Not seeing as much influence from that cooler system off the coast of the Pacific Northwest today as that gets diverted north into British Columbia. So we're not seeing, again, the cooling factor from the Delta breeze that we saw yesterday, and that is going to result in hotter temperatures this afternoon. Clear skies at 8 a.m. for your noon hour, mostly just sunshine across our region, and it's going to be a bright afternoon. You need the sunglasses on your way out the door. Light, loose-fitting clothing, the best bet for today, and make sure you're staying hydrated. Keep that water handy. More sunshine for the start of your Wednesday, and it looks like we'll see mostly sunny conditions overhead. Could see some clouds spilling just south of the Oregon border on the Wednesday afternoon forecast. Might see a stray shower making it into Siskiyou County, but that's about it. We're then just seeing sunshine on the way from late this week into your upcoming weekend. Not much changing there, and temperatures not too shabby for this time of year. For the end of July, we're looking pretty comfortable this year. Take a look at this. High temperatures today ending up in the low to mid 90s for the northern mountains. We'll end up in the 80s to lower 90s in the Sierra and southern Cascades. Foothill areas expected to end up in the 80s to lower 90s as well. 92 in Paradise, 90 in Magalia. If you're in the valley today, triple digit heat looking likely for Redding and Anderson as well as Red Bluff. 100 for Red Bluff, 102 in Redding. Down to the south, it's upper 90s for Chico and Orrville. Triple digits for Willows and Orland. So get ready. It is going to get a little hotter out there today, but a slide in temperature is on the way. Your Storm Tracker 7-day forecast for your weekend's always in view. Going from the upper 90s today to low to mid 90s Thursday and Friday. Staying in the mid 90s this weekend in Chico with lows in the mid 60s. Not too shabby. Triple digit heat today and tomorrow in Redding, and then it's mid to upper 90s from Thursday through this weekend with triple digit heat returning next week. Low temperatures mostly in the 60s. So great news for those morning hours and not too hot for the afternoons heading through your late week and weekend forecast.